We move next here at 6 to a follow-through. More than double the number of Florida Panthers died this year compared to last. ABC Action News reporter Michael Paluska has done extensive coverage over the years on the efforts to protect Panthers. Tonight he's at Zoo Tampa to find out what's in the works for 2025.
It's hard to see Lucy, the Florida Panther, behind me, but she's just on the other side of that chain link fence. She's 17 years old, lived her entire life here at Zoo Tampa, and this year, sadly, there's been a record number of Panther fatalities on the roadway, so the zoo is saying we have to step up our conservation efforts to save this species.
If we protect the Florida Panther, we protect all of these other animals that also live in Florida. So by protecting them, we're protecting several different species.
So far this year, 35 Panthers have been killed, most by vehicles. One was hit by a train. Last year, 13 were killed by cars, and more bad news this year for the Panther population. Deaths quickly outpacing births.
The estimate is around 200. Unfortunately, this year, with the mortality rate and the birth rate kind of being lopsided, it's hard to say exactly what those numbers are. We didn't have a great birth year. We had one litter, and only one of the 3 cubs has actually made it since that litter. Would you like a little snack?
Tiffany Burns, the Senior Director of Animal Programs at Zoo Tampa, has dedicated her life to these animals.
Good girl.
How many clips are on that one?
355.
355 clips?
Yeah.
A lot of wind?
No, mostly hogs.
Earlier this year, we tagged along with Burns and her team as they checked trail cameras, a new initiative with the nonprofit F-Stop Foundation to take their conservation work outside the walls of the zoo.
The team loves getting out in the field. There's nothing more fun than going out and seeing a wild panther on your camera, or a bear, or even a hog. It doesn't matter what the animal is, we always get excited to see something on the camera. It is a little disheartening to know that some of those cameras that we see these animals is right next to a highway.
New wildlife corridors are opening up, like this one we covered over the summer between Lakeland and Orlando on I-4, but it feels impossible to keep up with our state's population boom.
Florida continues to expand, and while it just might be one road, unfortunately, that one road can be a fatality to many animals like the Florida Panther.
This year, we've profiled and talked to so many amazing people and organizations doing everything they can to protect animals and nature. Every video, like this one shared by wildlife biologist Sean McHugh, a symbol of hope.
You'll never get this close to a Florida Panther in the wild. You should never. But the fact that you can come and get face to face with our bears, our panthers, and so many of these animals and really see them for who they are and really build that connection, we hope that that then inspires them to want to do more, to find out what it takes to care for these animals, both here and also in the wild.
In Tampa with photojournalist Sarah White, Michael Paluska, ABC Action News.
And this is truly a growing issue as we speak. Just moments ago, we learned another Florida Panther was hit and killed. That brings the total number of Florida Panther deaths this year to 36. This latest incident happened in Lee County in Southwest Florida. And according to the FWC, that panther was just 2 years old.